So when you hear of a show called The View, you can almost imagine that there won't be a lot of views, but just one view. It seems they take this one view or this one perception they have about everything, they push it too far every time. This video is by Doc. It's going to be an interesting one, and I urge you to watch it to the end and be open-minded before you judge him. I think it's an interesting one. This one is titled The View Host Humiliated by Tucker Carlson. Check it out.
Sunny Hostin is out of her mind. Strike 3, you're out. This is the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen. You'll see it at the end of this video where we're going with this. They try to go after Tucker Carlson. They end up completely discrediting themselves. This is all about Tucker Carlson's interview with Putin, where he actually is a journalist. And these ladies, who are not journalists, they're barely entertainers, try to throw shade at him, and it doesn't work. Welcome to Doug in Exile. I'm Doug TenNapel. This is where the happy patriots are. As we keep winning all the way with Trump to 2024 being the next president, where that's going to be the greatest The View episode of all, is the day after the Trump election.
This is insane. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah, we're ready. The View takes hard left when Whoopi thinks of a great stripper name based on Tucker Carlson in video. This is gross, but stupid.
Buckle up.
Tucker Carlson gave a megaphone to one of America's biggest threats by posting his social media sit-down with Russian President Vladimir Putin. And even Putin trashed the interview.
What kind of traitor would do such a thing? What kind of scuzz would give Putin a microphone? What kind of journalist would do that? She gonna continue? The embarrassment just keeps piling on higher. Don't worry.
Now, Putin went on to say he wants President Biden to stay in power because Biden's more predictable.
Whoopi, you and Putin agree.
You know, honestly, I don't think she has seen any of these interviews. I mean, she might have. I said I don't think because I don't know for a fact. But the way she sounds is like they just put a script right in front of her and tell her, say these things, and then she says it. It's kind of weird to me, especially if somebody you've accused of being a threat to United States, because she just said that. And also, you've said he's been invading and killing people in Ukraine, right? Wouldn't you want to hear what he has to say? Wouldn't you want to put a mic in front of him and hear the position where he's taking, his mindset? At least have a conversation to know, like, this person you've said is so evil. What is the cause of this evil, right? So if that is the case, then why are you backlashing Tucker Carlson for interviewing Putin? Like she said, give a megaphone. So not necessarily, I think what she's implying by saying giving a megaphone is you amplify him being good. You know, you amplify his righteousness. That's what I think she meant by giving a megaphone to Putin. But in real sense, I feel like Tucker Carlson was there to show the character of the man and also hear the mindset of the man, which I don't think there was anything wrong with that.
That you're going to vote for Biden. I just want to go on the record. I would never vote for...
I'm sorry, I'll just take it right back.
Agree that you're going to vote for Biden. I just want to go on the record. I would never vote for who Putin wants, and Whoopi does.
So did Tucker play right into Putin's hands? Well, I'm going to change my name. I just thought of a great stripper name.
What? That came from Putin?
Yes.
No, it came from Tucker.
Tucker Putin.
Okay, is that funny? I missed it. Tucker Putin. I don't...
Please welcome to the stage, Tucker Putin.
I'm concerned about the guys laughing in the audience, so you go sit there and be entertained by this.
These ladies have writers, millions of dollars they spend on writers. And that's the best they could come up with is a stripper name of Tucker Putin. I think a better stripper name would be Sunny Hostin or Joy Behar.
Look, I think obviously Putin here is using reverse psychology, saying that he prefers Biden. We have all seen the relationship and that he has with Donald Trump. We've all seen Donald Trump falling all over himself for years and years, even before being president, to kowtow to Putin and kind of get in his good graces. And I think that Putin, who's very smart and understands American psychology, sometimes I think better than Americans.
Okay, now
Before he continues, I just want to tell you something. It might not even be reverse psychology necessarily. I mean, it might be a little bit. But Putin said something in one of his speeches. He said Russia had more sanctions under Donald Trump than under Biden. So yeah, because of that, he might actually prefer Biden. What if he wasn't joking? And also, it's a good thing that this conversation came up, especially because Tucker Carlson was there. And this led to a conversation that led to a conversation, you see? So if you're humiliating Tucker Carlson for being there, but then acknowledging the points that came out after Tucker Carlson left, then you kind of support the fact that Tucker Carlson was there. I think so.
she's going into American psychology and what Putin really meant when he said that he was for Biden. Notice she doesn't understand reverse psychology when Trump said he's going to be dictator for a day, and they all flip out on that. Imagine just for a second in your minds, if Putin said he preferred Trump. Just imagine if in the interview, instead of saying he preferred Biden or that he preferred Hillary, which we already know that too, what if Putin said he preferred Trump? What would this dingaling be saying on The View right now? Would she be saying, oh no, it's reverse psychology, he really wants Biden, right? See how this works? When the narrative goes against what these ladies want, they claim he really means the opposite. It's reverse psychology. They just know it.
Realizes that if he says he prefers Trump, it'll be used against Trump, who is the guy that he actually wants.
I'm almost following this. It's dizzying.
I also have a Chris Wallace quote. Chris Wallace slammed him, calling him an eager puppy. He said Tucker Carlson showed up in Moscow this week to interview Vladimir Putin. It turned out to be anything but an interview. Putin droned on for 2 hours and 7 minutes while Tucker sat there like an eager puppy.
Yeah, easy for Chris Wallace to say, who does not have the cojones to go and interview Putin. By the way, journalists who interview Putin, often they can end up in jail. Tucker could have been disappeared. You know, these people fall out of windows all the time in Russia. Tucker, he may not, I mean, he's brave for going over there, and he ought to be terrified when he goes over and interviews Putin. So, first of all, he did his job like a real journalist. We're about to reference another real journalist, but first, Sonny's going to set it up right here. This is the big one, guys.
It's just such a disgrace, I think, to our country that an American would give him any kind of platform to propagandize.
What kind of jerk would give Putin? It's so anti-American to give him any kind of a platform other than Barbara Walters, the creator of The View.
Have any concern that anthrax could be stolen?
That's right. In 2001, she gave him a platform. So
No, that was the right platform. It had to be, right?
at the very least,
Tucker Carlson is the wrong one.
is on equal ground to Barbara Walters, the creator of The View.
Hello, I'm Baba Wawa, and welcome to Baba Wawa at Wide.
Thank you for making my point, Sonny Hostin, for proving you're a complete hypocrite, that you ought to be fired or embarrassed out of your job to ever show your ridiculous giant mouth again. All these ladies that are throwing shade on Tucker Carlson.
Okay, I'll end the video right there. I know this was a reaction to a reaction. You guys are going to start commenting that, but he had a lot of good information in that video, and I thought I should bring it to the channel. I think the major problem I've noticed in America, this may or may not be true, is a lot of your celebrities or social media or your personalities may not be very informed, but they are on the TV giving opinion that a lot of people are buying. And that is a problem. It could be a virus, as a matter of fact. It could be a virus because somebody who doesn't know a lot about a lot coming on TV to tell you a lot, and then all you do is watch TV because you're working and you're tired, so you get home and you watch TV and you're watching these people. You keep digesting all this garbage. You keep taking it into your system. I'm sorry if that might be offensive to some people, but it seems to be the truth, because when I hear all these things, it's like if you pay attention, or if you do a little bit of research, it's not rocket science. If you do a little bit of research, you'll understand, where sentiments are, you understand where the truths and where the facts are. But people who are on TV, the celebrities, and especially people who are paid to say certain things, just get the script and they read it to you. So be very careful. Be very, very careful what you see on the media, what you accept on the media. I mean, a lot of people now are becoming very, very aware. People are becoming very informed. In my comment section, I see a lot of people even educating and teaching me a lot of things, and which I do appreciate, referring articles and documentations that I can go look at and read, even sending emails to show that people are, informing themselves. Stop listening to everybody on the media. This is not a shot at The View, I'm just saying, stop listening to everybody on the media. They're pretty, they're rich, they're wealthy, they're celebrities. Doesn't mean they have a lot of knowledge. Doesn't mean they're very informed. Doesn't even mean they have a lot of school education. I mean, they're educated. You get to a certain level where you've acquired education from experiences and from culture and the people around you. But it doesn't mean you know everything that goes by the books. I have a master's in information technology. Doesn't mean I can be a surgeon. I know nothing about that. So these people, they could be good actors or good one way or the other in some other field. Doesn't mean they're credible enough to sit here and tell you what to think. Again, be very, very careful. Anyways, it's the end of this video. Share your thoughts, smash the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. If you're angry and you want to critique, please feel free to do so in the comment section. Peace.